What's up, y'all? It's your boy Charles. Let's check out DC Curry TV. Check the thumbs up button.
Most serious note, R. Kelly is appealing his case.
Step in the name of love.
Again?
Step.
R. Kelly say he take it to the Supreme Court.
I'm with him.
You with it? You been with him?
Yeah, man, I'm with him.
Yeah.
Why are you with him?
You R. Kelly and P. Diddy. You with P. Diddy
no
too?
better.
Huh?
He didn't know any better.
No, pretty women come up there and say
He didn't know any better
age.
to sleep with a 14-year-old woman and
You know
urinate
that
on her.
14, you don't know that.
He didn't know she was 4. He thought she was 15.
You know that.
That's the 14-year-old woman.
I'm
he
just
was
saying.
slept with.
I'm just saying.
I saw the video.
I'm just saying if it was like
I saw
we
the
saw the
video,
video, we saw the documentary, but if parents actually went to the police and said my child is 14 years old and a grown man got her, the police would have instantly went in there and knocked the door down, and they never did until the money dried up.
They'd have got there after the door was already down because I busted in there.
So you're saying that because, I just want to make sure I understand this. So you're saying that because the parents did not go to the police
and you don't know
until
that.
the money, and we don't know that until the money dried up, that is a reason for him to be released because he didn't
He
get.
didn't know.
Oh, Ray,
parents
you may
did.
want to slow. You may want.
I think Rev just saying
the
14-year-old girl that he
may want to take
urinated
her.
on.
You know they
No,
just
let's
locked a
take it to the
preacher
hill.
up in Texas who was with a 12-year-old girl.
Hey, look, all I'm saying is that man has been out. He had a videotape in the 90s. And for that man to continue to do that, and ain't nobody do anything when the videotape was out, and then all of a sudden when it seemed like, okay, I'm no longer giving these families money, and then the woman who released the R. Kelly thing, it so happened that she had an album coming. I just didn't do nothing. I'm just looking at stuff all lines up.
this coming from somebody who never pissed himself though.
I don't
so
believe you, Ray.
Absolutely.
He like at least he ain't pissed himself. Now you piss on somebody else, that's all right. He like long as he ain't pissed himself. He like long as R. Kelly didn't piss himself, he all right with me.
It's all right. And nobody came and got him.
No, I think he could have pissed
Look,
himself.
I don't care if it was in the 80s.
did it in the
If he would have
90s.
pissed on my daughter,
Hey,
he'd be
man.
dead right now.
Hey man,
All I'm saying is
hey
they
man,
never
I don't
arrested
care when you piss yourself or whatever. If you had sex with an underage person, you get what's coming to you.
I totally agree in that aspect, but at the same time,
I saw the video.
Yeah.
That girl looked young.
that
There's
wasn't the
no
first
way
time
you
either.
could
though.
think
Man
she
was
was.
How many
scared.
times
She wasn't no
did you
rookie.
see the video? Because that's watching child pornography,
Was
and
she
that's
a
also a felony.
And
How many times did you watch the video? Y'all saying I watched the
I
video
watched
of
it
this
3
little
or 4
girl.
times.
Right, so that's just as wrong as pissing yourself.
No, that ain't as wrong as
He
pissing
would
on
never
nobody's
pissed
head.
himself.
The
That ain't
video-
as wrong as
Or
pissing
another-
on a little girl's head.
Right.
You
I
watching
just
video,
think- I
trying
think-
to see is R. Kelly.
Exactly.
This really
Right.
fucked up. And you telling me I deserve the time that R. Kelly get?
Right.
Now,
Look,
I'm not sure about you, DC, but I'm pretty sure Bo P jacked off to this video. I'm damn sure this nigga jacked off to this video. Now, you ain't
hey, I tell you who should be in jail is the parents that dropped them off.
Yeah, I
Let
agree
them in
with
there.
that.
Hit the thumbs up button. Watching DC Curry TV. Support this channel. Hit the thumbs up button.
I agree with that.
Because I got 6 daughters, and trust me, I ain't letting none of my daughters hanging around R. Kelly or anybody else.
I agree.
Thank
But
you.
for
Even
those,
Brian Harper.
those parents that did not know,
What you mean they ain't know?
there were parents out. I mean, what I said. There were some parents that didn't know that their child was messing with R. Kelly. I'm not talking about the ones that knew.
And that's kind of money, you know,
They
for a
never
while,
came
that's
home.
how R. Kelly was giving them little girls a whole lot of money.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying.
So,
Look.
I probably wouldn't have offered my daughter, but I'd have maybe tried to go find a couple that wasn't doing nothing.
DC.
No, you know
and look at the fact that he was picking them up at McDonald's. He was picking them up at McDonald's. That was
He would have went and got some girls for R. Kelly. That's messed up.
his favorite spot.
The rock and roll
That was his
McDonald's
favorite
was that
spot.
one.
McDonald's.
That's what he's picking up.
Picked a lot of them
I
at
don't know about
McDonald's.
that. I mean, I heard he used to hang out at the high schools and stuff.
Yeah, my daughter went to Kenwood
And-
High School.
All I'm saying is,
Did he-
as a parent,
did
you
he
know
hit
what
on
it
you?
is. Your daughter coming home
tried.
with Gucci bags and stuff.
Hold on. Stop
You know
right
what it
there.
is.
So these
I asked
prosecutors.
him, did he hit on you?
Hold
Did
it,
you hear
man.
what he said?
Who?
He said he tried.
R.
You know,
Kelly?
he tried to hit on one of my daughters.
Who, R.
So
Kelly?
these,
Yeah,
so these
up
prosecutors.
at Kenwood,
let me tell you something,
High School.
R. Kelly hit on a guy a bodyguard that I had at one time.
Yeah.
And he looked like R. Kelly. We were in Tampa, Florida, at the Super Bowl. And I'm telling you, R. Kelly tried to take him back to the hotel.
That's what, okay. So we're saying the
And the
prosecutors
guy was asking me, could he
knew
beat
what was
shit
going
out
on
of
and
him?
never went at
I
him.
said, no. Huh? Go ahead.
I'm just saying, just for years, that's always been suspected or thought. I'm sure it crossed the prosecutor's desk, and they never went full-fledged at him until he stopped deciding to pay people the money. That's all I wanted to look at. Like, the thing came out in the 90s, and he just making album after album.
But, Reverend,
There is a bigger agenda.
the crime
behind it.
is not against the parents, really.
I ain't saying it's the
The
parents.
crime is against the child.
I got you, but how do you just let them do that for
Until
years?
to the child says,
Whenever
I've
you
been
catch him,
violated.
the
Until
nigga
the
is
child
caught.
says, I've been
If you catch him
violated.
80 years later, you ought to lock his ass up.
Until the child says, I've been
I agree, but he
violated.
never
Because the parent don't know the child is violated until the child says, I've been violated.
Wrong.
Yeah.
Because the child may be with the shit. He still need to go to jail.
Exactly.
So the child may not say they violated. Child may
Don't know
say,
they violated.
hey, get your ass out of here, mom and daddy. I'm enjoying this shit.
Yeah, just like them kids busting down them teachers. They don't never complain. Somebody can tell
Well,
them
the
boys.
men busting down the girl, but now look, well,
Oh, well, yeah, that's true. Now, I'm just saying, most of the time, it's a boy sleeping with his teacher.
Yeah, what's
he
wrong?
don't hardly ever
What's
tell.
wrong?
It has to be from higher up.
what's
Let
wrong
me
with
tell.
that?
I'm just
Well, I can tell you that. Look,
That-
before he
that-
called
that-
himself the Pied Piper, he was known on the South Side of Chicago as a pedophile.
So what now?
R. Kelly.
He's known as the Pied Piper.
No, that's what he called himself.
Right.
But
And I know
we used
what's
to call
behind
his
it.
ass Chester the child molester.
Chester the molester.
Why y'all didn't stop it then?
Huh?
Why we gonna
Yeah, why
stop?
you
How
stop
the
it
hell
then?
you gonna stop? Y'all being unrealistic now.
I'm saying,
to the
I'm
Why you
saying,
gonna
police.
stop it?
If-
Why you
if-
didn't stop P. Diddy?
Hey, we ain't know about that. We ain't know about that till he
so-
stole
No,
your
we
girl.
don't know about
How
either
you
one
say
of
you
them.
don't know about that?
We don't know
we
about
all
either
saw
one of them,
his
but-
relationship with Aaliyah, so it wasn't no doubt that it was something questionable. Like now you see all the footage of all the rappers hanging out with Aaliyah, but I be feeling like if I'm around any 15-year-old girl, you ain't even gonna see me sit this close as I'm sitting to Sister JJ. Like I'm
Absolutely.
gonna
Hey, man, let me
I'm gonna
tell you.
be off of that gas because I don't even want you to look at me
Hey,
and
agree
be trying to
with you.
say
This is
I'm
honest to
tripping
God
with this
truth.
little
I agree
girl.
with
I
you on
had
that.
daughters, right? When my daughters had them pool parties and shit in my house, they were like, Daddy, come out here with us. They had their little friends out there.
Nope.
I go in my office and lock the door.
That's right.
Yep.
And P
And
got the
That's,
blinds.
that's a man of
You had some blinds
integrity.
in the
14,
office.
15, 16 be out
That's
there,
a man of
in them
integrity.
bathing suits and shit. Oh, no, you ain't
Oh, yeah.
catching me up in
That's
none of
right.
that shit.
Yeah, when I was in
That's
South
right.
Alabama, Coach,
That's
I
a
was
wouldn't
like
man of
go out there.
arm's
integrity.
length. I said when some of those young ladies were like, we're doing fellowship with Christian athletes, hey, arm's length. Didn't do that. Like
Yeah.
when I was in South Alabama, hey, you need to stay right there, no closer. None of that. So you
I
gotta
mean,
protect yourself.
I was so when I first met my wife right now. She had a daughter and a son,
Yeah,
and I told her you cannot leave your daughter with me.
because I don't trust myself.
No, it ain't that.
I cannot be trusted.
No,
It's stupid. DC Curry is a freaking nut. He said, 'cause I don't trust myself. Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one. That was a good alley-oop joke. That was funny. He said, 'cause I don't trust. I don't trust myself. Oh, that was hilarious.
before I met her, I dated a woman who had two daughters, and I told them you cannot leave me at home alone with your daughters, because they had a father. I said all it takes is for them to say he touched me, he did something wrong with me. And
You
she
were protecting
my
yourself.
daughters, they love you and all this. I don't give a damn. But you cannot leave. I'm not going to watch them. You're not going to leave them with me.
Man, just keep your camera.
But
If she
here's-
see
but
that you
here-
got
but
them
here's-
dude
but-
wipes, she
but
ain't
here-
with no
but-
son.
But here's the deal. Here's the
can't make
deal.
the woman
As a
feel like
woman,
she can.
as a woman, and my queens may be upset with me, but this is how I feel. As a woman, you should be mindful about leaving your children with your boyfriends anyway.
I disagree with that.
I don't.
Because you don't have no business being with no man that you can't trust with your children.
Well,
Now,
it ain't that
I've been
easy.
left with girlfriends' children. They ain't no way in hell.
I've been
Well,
there
see,
too,
here's-
DC.
but
But I
here's
be
the
watching.
deal.
I ain't
You
gonna
can
get caught
trust.
up in no thing with a
DC,
child, because children will tell some lies.
I've been there, DC, but
Absolutely.
I've
That's
been.
what I'm saying. If they lie, your whole life is destroyed. What if they decide that you get mad, they get mad at you, and she a facetious little 15, 16-year-old girl and say, I'm gonna lie and say you did something. Then you lose your job, you go to jail. Like, then you know what they do to dudes like that in jail? So no, I'm with, in a way, it's, I agree with DC. Like, don't a woman should be with a man who don't trust the man she with. But still, these girls you don't know what that little girl you don't know this little girl. It's not your daughter. You know what I'm saying? You dating her mom. You not her daddy. She can say anything. She might don't like you and want you not to mess with her mama and lie and say some shit. No, man, I'm with old boy. Take your daughter. Nope, I'm good. I ain't watching your kids. Call their daddy to do it. Hit the thumbs up button.
Different with you. I beg to differ with you. I've been there. I've dated a lot of women. Most women in my past had kids.
You dated a lot of women.
But
some of them kids was yours too.
But I would not let them leave me alone with their daughters.
Yeah, if I'm just dating, you're just dating somebody.
Well, I mean,
it's a serious relationship.
Serious relationship, DC.
Well, I mean, if it's serious.
I still, you cannot leave me.
And you can't be trusted with the woman's daughters. I mean, it's something wrong.
No, I can be trusted. But if the daughter, some reason I'm chastising her, and she says, he did something to me and tell her real father, and he posted a grievance against me. I didn't want that to happen.
But here's the deal, DC. You're looking at it from the perspective of you are a man of
integrity.
Exactly. There are women who have thought that they could trust, really felt like they could trust that man, and the man have no clue that he was molesting her daughter. Okay, so I'm gonna do a shameless plug. A love story. The Price I Paid, Volume 3 coming out, and one of my authors. That's her situation. Her mother trusted her stepdad, who was her husband.
And she didn't know her daughter was, back in the day, you used to call it fast.
Her daughter was not fast. Her daughter was 8 years old. She was 8 years old. And
teenager, that's a baby. 8 years old, that's a baby. Anything below 10 is a baby. Damn. Yeah, that wasn't the little girl fault at all. That's crazy. Yeah, I had my ex that her sister got violated by her mom's boyfriend when they were kids. So yeah, you can't just leave your kids with anybody. Hit the thumbs up button. Let's get back into it.
She's 8 years old, DC.
She was 8 years old, and the man told her, if he don't do that, DC. And he told her, if you say something, I'm going to kill your mother. No, don't say that, DC. Don't say that.
Like he's I ain't saying that's your situation, but DC's right.
Not my situation.
There is some fast, but it ain't that fast where a grown man should be recognized.
No, ain't no excuse for that.
No.
Ain't no excuse for that with 15, 16, 17. I mean, you're grown.
But there is some fast.
So back to the point of, it's about protecting not only your child, but protecting the man as well. So this should be a balance to me, because you felt as though you could trust this man.
Let me give you a scenario. You in this serious relationship with a woman. She got daughters.
Yeah.
2 daughters. All right. And I don't know, even if y'all not living together, serious relationship.
All right.
And you're going to tell me, this lady need to run to the store. I'm just making this up now. She needs to run to the store and get some cigarettes. Take your 2 daughters with you. Huh?
Yeah.
No.
Or you gonna go to the store to get cigarettes?
I'm not saying it was that way, DC.
Take
but
your daughters with you.
for a period of time, if she was going out of town and I had to take care of the daughters, I said,
it's not that I don't trust myself. I don't trust them. I don't trust you. I don't know what's your daughter. I don't know you. I'm not their daddy. They can say anything. Take your daughters with you. I'm with old boy. Take your daughters with you. I don't give a fuck if you just going to run to the store and get some gas and come back. Take your daughters with you.
That's different now. You talking about long term.
Well, even with that, it doesn't take.
You sleeping in there with him at night.
It doesn't take long for a pedophile to do whatever he wants to do.
Yeah.
So it's
she wants to do.
You're right. He or she. So I used to hope my 5th grade teacher was a pedophile. When my ex-husband and I divorced,
she was fine, boy. My 5th grade teacher.
I made a choice for me when I looked at my daughter and I looked at my son, and I just made a choice for me. I said, I just don't want to put you all in a situation where I can't trust them, or I get or put you all where I'm thinking I can trust somebody, and you guys are being hurt behind my poor choice. So
I think we.
See, no, I did the manly chores of a man for the family. I dropped the kids off of school. I picked them up, but I did not let them. When she went out of town, I said you have to keep it. You had to let someone else watch it.
Oh, yeah, something like that out of time.
I think at some point you gotta.
You can't be trusted with the child for an hour or two. You got a damn problem. You a freak.
No.
I think you a freak because normally somebody will come in, they be like, "Let me smell your nuts" or something. They think you cheating. They want to smell your nuts and your finger now. They want to make sure you
kind of relationship they all have.
Let me say this.
It's like baby boy.
Let me say this. At the time, I was dating a woman who was going through a divorce.
I'm glad she was a woman.
So
she had to clear. I was dating at the time. I was dating a woman. You started.
It had to be a woman.
She was going through a divorce.
Going through a divorce.
You had to clarify the woman part.
So the father was petty about me being around his kids.
So I understand why you said it.
You bring it all them circumstances.
But then I want to say this. My stepdad was the best stepdad in the world to me. So to your point, DC, I understand from that perspective. I mean, when my mom and him divorced, I was going back to Virginia with his biological kids. So I understand what you're saying, but he was a man of integrity. It's just, I don't know. It's just one of those things that you just got to, I don't know.
Yeah, he didn't know you were having kind of breath later on. Anyway,
what you say out your mouth to me? Because you know you're not too far from getting cut.
That's why every time your lady come home, she got to smell your finger. That's why
you ain't too far from getting cut.
Every time she come in.
Back, Summer.
Oh, boy, this is a good show. I like to listen to and watch DC Curry. This is DC Curry right here. He's an OG comedian. He was in Friday After Next, both Fridays, the last 2 Fridays. I guess they say he's going to be in the next Friday too. I'm pretty sure, Uncle Elroy. But yeah, I agree with you. That's why, man. I don't want to date no woman that got kids, man. To be honest with you, it's just too much to come with that when you dealing with something. That's why tell these young girls, if you're going to have a kid with somebody that you know is going to be around. Y'all going to stick together. Y'all, women, black, especially sisters, they have these kids with these random niggas knowing they ain't going to be around. Now you got to find a stand. Now you got to implement a stepdad because you ain't going to stop dating. You know, you're going to get in something serious even after that don't work out with the child's father. So it's like you putting a dude in a difficult position, especially if you got daughters. It's just not good, man. You know what I'm saying? The choices these women make, and I'm with old boy though. Take your kids with you. Not that I don't trust myself, but I don't know your daughters like that. They could be liars. They could be mad at me and want to do something to me to get me away from their mama, and hoping that their mama and daddy get back together. So she'll say some shit. Now I'm locked up. I lost my job. You know, and got evicted from my apartment because I got 3 years. You know what I'm saying? And then you done got back with your baby daddy, and the little girl got what she wanted. I think that was in a movie before one time. I think that was where the boy said the dude did something to him or something because he didn't like the dude. Yeah, shit. Being a stepdad or stepmom is a sucker's job, I think. Anyway, what y'all think about this video? Leave your comments and subscribe to Charles and Israel. Hit that thumbs up button.